How's it going, fartheads? I'm here to pill you on a deck for the NR Festival format on Master Duel, not because it's good, but because it's funny. Oh, that's right, we're playing Appliancer. Kind of. We're actually pretty much playing Embodiment of Crime and Punishment Turbo, which is pretty difficult to bring out, but that's okay because if we can't get there, we stick to the Appliancer game plan and just make Propellion protected by hopefully a Breaker Bunkle, or Mecha Eagle Booster, or Floodgate Trap Hole, or, this one's really funny, Punch in the Box. Now, you could play something that's, good in its place, but comedy. But we also have Lost Wind, Chalice, and even Battle Fader to help keep us alive until we can bring out the embodiments, or just end up OTKing with some weird combo using Power Code Talker. It's very similar to what we do in the TCG. No, we're not going to OTK right away, although we do have like a pseudo OTK with Power Code, like I said, but we just maintain control with these weird, frustrating pieces that eventually either make our opponent surrender or they just ran out of gas and we can take control and keep poking until we win. Let's take a look at it just a little bit more in depth. I'm sorry, it's so funny that we're even going over this because this is, I cannot say this enough. This is not a good deck. It's funny. The goal of this is to make your opponent run out of gas or frustrate them so hard that they just quit. First up, we have Turbo Booster, which actually my Twitch chat pointed out to me. It's a free special summon if we normal summon, and we do a lot, especially in this format with Appliancers, because they took away our beloved socket roll, so we cannot spam as easily, we cannot special summon as easily. This is essentially a replacement for that. It does have the secondary effect, but you're probably not going to use it. It's going to be free link or Xyz material. Same thing with Jester Confit, it's just a free monster to get on board so that you can make your Xyz and links. Battle Fader is for emergencies only. You could cut this entirely or take it down to 2, but whatever. It's funny, why not keep it in? Then we have Breaker Bunkle, which is our main protector and best normal summon, other than, I guess, Gizmek to deck thin? I don't really know. I think I would still say Breaker Bunkle is the best normal summon in the deck because of the protection effect, and then getting out your Appliancer to sit on. Buckle can special summon as long as you have another Appliancer on board, which is great. We don't get that fun effect with Socket Roll, like I said. Curse the Master Duel gods for taking away Socket Roll. But then we do also have Gizmek, which is our pseudo Appliancer card. It can be either one. Most likely you're going to bring out a Breaker Bunkle with this so that you can use the Buckle effect, or if not the Buckle effect, at the bare minimum you have Breaker Bunkle engraved to protect from destruction effects. Then we have one of my least favorite techs in the TCG for Appliancers, Where Art Thou, but it is a necessary evil in this deck to get those level 1s for your possible embodiment of crime and punishment plays, or just to get out some more link material or whatever you want to do. Same thing with Jack in the Hand. I know I skipped the reuse, but Jack in the Hand it's at 2 because it's not ideal, but it is once again a necessary evil in this format because they took away our socket roll. Reuse is in here because it does help a lot with recursion and shuffling back resources, as well as just bringing back maybe one of your dead extra deck boys, which is great, always a good thing. Then we have Mystical Space Typhoon. Its removal, no need to explain this. It's the best one that you can get in this format to my knowledge. Then we have Chalice because we can't use Imperm, and then Eagle Booster is, in fact, what is in? Normal? I don't know. I was going to say common, and then I looked at the letter N. Anyway, it's legal. That's all I'm trying to say, which really helps for those odd moments when we do have to just sit on an Appliancer monster. Then we have the funny Punch in the Box, which I just love to pieces. You can always replace this with like a Compulse or a Dinomischus if you don't want to play the deck specifically for comedy reasons, but it is hilarious to watch your opponents just be like, nope, I'm not playing you once you activate this card. Hilarious. Floodgate Trap Hole really helps with Laundry Dragon just being able to deal more damage and keep it on the board. And then finally your Lost Wind, which is really effective at just stopping your opponent's plays and making sure they're not too big and they can't run over your things a little easily, because while Propellion is really good on the first attack, people often just put out 2 monsters and then attack over it the second time. So you just want to be sure that you can deal with that. For the extra deck, we have the Crime and Punishment Suite, which is just good to have 2 in case the first one doesn't work out or it gets stopped or something. Basically, what these do is just allow for a weird OTK and make your opponent's monsters attack if they've overcommitted, or you can just use them to deal extra damage. Then we've got the Vacuum Elephant for some removal, Laundry Dragon to deal damage as usual, Propellion to deal damage as usual and maintain its presence. We have Cross Sheep, which is basically just a glorified link climbing piece if you're doing so, but it also points down, which is helpful sometimes to get more Appliancer monsters down there. Then we have Codebreaker Virus Swordsman, which is basically just a beat stick. 2300 attack is not bad in this format, and it floats kind of. Then we have Geonator Transverser, which has a weird effect to switch control, which is really fun. Triple Burst Dragon to just avoid battle traps because they're oddly prominent in this format with people like me. And then we have Power Code Talker, which is as close as we get to like a Boral Sword or something, which is really great. And then Berserker of the Tenyi, which is a great beat stick that doesn't have an effect, so it avoids certain effects that would like negate something. It just makes them kind of moot points. All right, and that's the deck. Go knock them dead, or I guess more accurately, make them frustrated that anyone would ever try this, and therefore they AFK or surrender. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your grandmother, etc. All right, see ya.
And also King Scarlet was here.
Ethan Brown, you dumb, stupid idiot. You gave me way too much money. Also, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.